held the country hostage, that they should begin to note that the time is up. The ruling oligarchy in Nigeria that have held us hostage over the years must begin to get the notice that it's no longer business as usual. The time of the people has come. The people's movement has come. It is time for the people of Nigeria to be liberated from hunger, from poverty, from unemployment, from insecurity, and bad governance. And that is what is playing out today. I must say clearly that Our Excellency has made it very, very clear that he's going to make the country, he's going to move the country from being a consumption country to a production country. The credentials, the behavior, the antecedents of our presidential candidate is very, very obvious. It's unparalleled. And therefore, you need a vice presidential candidate that will be able to measure up to this. Comrade PeterObi cannot do it alone.
Oh, yes.
He needs people like himself. He needs men and women of credibility, men and women of dignity, result-oriented men, men with innovative ideas to change the narratives of the country. And that is why we quietly went into a search to look for such person to be vice presidential candidate. And in line with our promise to Nigerians that we are going to bring the finest northerner, a Muslim, a philanthropist, a man of many paths, to be the vice president has gone, and today we have succeeded. There is no case saying the fact that the man we are presenting will complement our presidential candidates. Today is not a day for long speech, but to present to Nigerians that we have the best material to pilot the affairs of this country to where it ought to be. I have maintained before, and I will reiterate, that the problem of the country is leadership inflicted. Nigerians are suffering from insecurity, hunger, unemployment, name it, because of failed and bad leadership, clueless leadership. And that is the narrative that we want to change. And the people that we have on board, no doubt, will take Nigeria to that promised land. The people themselves have seen it, and that's why they have keyed into the project. The mood of the country is clear. The people have pointed where they want to be in 2023, and I'm very, very happy about the mood of the people. Bob Marley says you can fool the people sometimes.
You can't fool all the people all the time.
So the time of the people has come. It is not in my place to unveil the vice presidential candidate. It is the constitutional responsibility of the president to announce his running mate. I therefore have the honor and privilege this morning to invite the incoming president
We have decided for Labour Party. We have decided for Labour Party. We have decided to save Nigeria. No going back, no going back. One more time, we have decided for Labour Party. We have decided for Labour Party. We have decided to save Nigeria. No going back, no going back. Labour Party, forever.
Please be seated. Let me very respectfully recognize our chairman and all the leaders of this party, recognizing the leaders of NLC and also TUC, the owners of our party as well. Recognize all the dignitaries that are here, especially our two sisters, two ministers, one minister, minister is just minister is minister. People say senator is senator. The single senator, not this man, and Honorable Yusuf. And all the other dignitaries that are here, I won't mention the one that we're here for. Something remarkable for me is that happened this morning. When I said I'm going to do this, I was mentored by DG this morning. He said, now whenever you go out there, you must write what you're going to say. I said, DG, I don't write what I say. He said, you must do it in writing. So this one, we must write it and give you, read it. I said, I've done this before, so how can I start reading that? He said, well, I'm the DG, so you have to tell me until I get. So I said, if I start reading it, but let me thank you all of you that are gathered here, especially the press. This event was supposed to take place yesterday, and I sincerely apologize. I went to Medugri, and we couldn't make it as scheduled for one reason or the other. So I apologize for those of you who were involved yesterday. What we are going to do here today is very simple. And I thank you for being witness to this our journey of taking back Nigeria. What we are doing here today, after months, weeks and months, we've gone around, consulted, searched around to look for, like the chairman has said, somebody who will fit the bill of what we're trying to do. And I'm about to tell you that we have been able to meet and secure somebody who is eminently qualified. Fit the bill to be the Vice President of Nigeria. I know people will say, you're not there yet. But I can tell you, I know where we're going. This is our march to secure, unite, and make Nigeria productive. And you can't do it without having people who have similar vision, similar idea, and are prepared. I have very distinctive honor to present to you somebody I can call a friend, a younger brother, because I'm senior. This is what I'm saying. A younger brother, and God willing, the next Vice President of Nigeria. Senator Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed. Who has been described as one of the brightest, youngest personalities in Nigeria that has distinguished himself in all areas. mention a great wealth of experience from the background of the private sector to public sector and a global knowledge that will help in our journey of turning around this country. Today, our country is facing so many challenges, which I will not want to mention here because we're just here to introduce our vice presidential candidate. But I will not be doing a great service to our country if I do not mention some of those. We're today the poverty capital of the world. We're today hugely indebted. And I've said in my interview a few days ago, we're actually about to default in our debt services, which will just trigger us into junk status. I pray it doesn't happen. Amen. But that is where we are. By the end of this year, we will need 100% of our revenue will not be enough to service our debts. That is where we've gotten ourselves into. Our people are hungry, they're angry, and all this is cumulative effect of bad leadership. And we've decided to halt this collapse, to stop this drift. We made this choice, and that he had sat down and disclosed. And I said to him, what we're doing is not just two of us, we're bringing all Nigerians into this big tent where everybody will be involved, because we want to end the primitive politics of ethnicity, religion, and all sorts of things. Like I've said, show me where in the north, where there's uninterrupted electricity. Show me where people are not hungry. Show me where there's no poverty in the north. Show me where people are prospering and industries. Unemployment is not in the north. Show it to me in the south. There's none. But politicians give excuse because it's from here. What we want now is to replace all that with competence and merit. And that is why I said to my younger brother, this is not a journey where you think anybody is boss. We will soon select a team too, because not just two of us. Chairman said two of us. Chairman is not two of us, not governor state. We're going to have a team of people who will join us to be able, if we succeed, to be able to build the Nigerian that we desire, to start bringing people to have faith in their country, to have hope, to be proud to call Nigeria their own. And that is what we want to do. And Daddy is coming with the same background that two of us will be able to start this process. Now that we have completed this cycle of nominations, we will soon, in the next few days, more weeks, be able to come out with policies, a manifesto that will be anchored on the 17 SDG position. because we must rescue this country. We must ensure that this country is secure, this country is united, and this country is productive. It's been done in every country of the world, a major country of the world. So, it is not rocket science. It just requires a background. It requires, so my dear people, in the coming months, in the coming days, you'll be hearing from me, you'll be hearing from the Vice President. There's something that Lord Daddy has said. They said to me, in this country, is a place people say to me, no, maybe you're talking too much. I said, no. Everybody in the world who is running campaign is talking too much because people want to hear you. You know, people even say, I tell you why you have to write a manifesto. Like, written up or written constitution. So listen to me and take note. Let those who are competing come and say who they are and take note. There's no need giving you a glossy paper which we don't know what is written on it. Hear from our mouth. So we can tell you what we want to do. So in the coming months, we will be telling you what we're going to do. And we want you to take note and hold us responsible. I go everywhere and said, we must save her. We're young, we're energetic, we're prepared to unleash the ingenuity, the softness, and the energy of the young ones in this country. Because that's where our partner. We are committed to turning all those vast land in the north into the oil of the future. I was flying from Maiduguri yesterday into Abuja, and I turned round to somebody who was on my left, the Papa Nuncio in Nigeria, and I said, let me show you the problem of this country. He said, how? He said, just watch. From Maiduguri to Abuja, we saw vast empty land. All cultivated. I said, there's no way in the world you can fly like this. It will be farmland. That is our oil. And we must turn it into oil. Oil is a diminishing asset. We must unlock the new assets, which is the land. People will go back there to be productive. America, the richest state in America is California, not Texas. It has twice the GDP of Texas, 3.3 trillion. Texas is 1.8. It's not oil, it's agriculture. It's production. Kano and Kaduna is processing center. We'll unlock what the ports can do in Port Harcourt. The transshipment port that can generate enough income. That can do the shoe and the clothing that Vietnam is doing and earning $60 billion a year. It must stop. This country must produce. And that's what we're going to do. That's what Daddy comes with his background. It doesn't, I can't have PhD in economics for nothing. It is to be utilized. Coming from that background, he's been a successful businessman. As a private sector, I want both of us to leave the confines of our success in the private sector and do it in the public. That's what we're going to do. Finally, my dear people, I will show you the team. And as I'm looking around, I'm seeing members of the team around here. It's not just going to be two of us. It's not our election. It's not your election.
Yes.
It is Nigeria. Yes. The structures are you. Those who tell you we to take back our country. And let the I will convert them into the structures now. The structures will be our structure. Yes. They will follow us. Yes. So my dear people, let me once again introduce and present Senator Dr. Datti Baba Ahmed.
Labour Party is our own. Labour Party is our party. Nigeria go better. When Labour Party come here one more time.
Labour Party is our home.
Labour Party is our party. Nigeria go better. When Labour Party come the rule. Please, may we take our seats, please, let's take our seats. At this point in time, I want to invite.
I now have the honor and privilege to raise the hand of the president, the incoming president, and the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the land of nations. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the party makes us strong. Labour Party. Please, let's have the incoming Vice President of Nigeria, Senator Dr. Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, to make a remark to us. Thank you.
In the name of Almighty Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Chairman of Labour Party, sir, and your honorable and capable executives, by the grace of Almighty Allah, the next President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, friends, associates, the media force, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish to begin by uploading my endless praises to Almighty Allah, who gives power to who He wills, when He wills, and how He wills. I thank Almighty Allah for bringing us to where we are and what we are doing here and now. More so, I remain ever so grateful and indebted to my leader, my principal, my president-to-be.
That's so.
And his team, who worked diligently, researched, and found me wanting. I remain forever humbled and appreciative of this consideration. My task is simple, and it is to accept this nomination and this candidacy. Just before I do that, I should normally give justification as follows. The undeniable, unchallengeable, fundamental reason for being on this ticket is to rescue Nigeria. And it goes logically and without saying that you can only rescue that which is in trouble. Nigeria is in a great deal of trouble. I cannot afford not to be part of the movement to rescue Nigeria. The second reason is that I believe in the greatness of Nigeria. I believe there will be peace and prosperity. I believe Nigerian people will unite. In fact, let me debate a bit. Having come from educational background, I belong to the system in which you walk into a classroom, after 1 hour you come out a changed person. Ever since I met His Excellency PeterObi, I've been changing every time we see. There is a message I'm going to carry, and I will continue to disseminate that. And you only get this message from somebody who is knowledgeable, somebody who researches. When I hear a new thing, I know it. When I hear a valuable thing, I know it. And I cannot let it pass. The fertile land in the north is the crude oil of Nigeria. How much more nationalist can you be? How much more detribalized can you be? I see a brighter future for Nigeria from such comments. Then I want to justify from the angle of the individuals. He who was motivated by success in the private sector and fought and became a governor for 8 years, and since after those 8 years has maintained integrity and honor to this day, is one that will not fail in campaign promises.
Yes.
PeterObi. He who believes in financial propriety will not engage in political rascality. PeterObi. He who believes in credibility and integrity in the matter of who to associate with will not mismanage personal, human, and community relations. PeterObi. Your Excellency, this is a high point in my life. This is a high point in my career. And I think this is pivotal and a turning point. Having said this, with all trust to Almighty Allah, with my belief that I am doing this for the sake of Nigeria, with all humility, I accept your generous nomination. Vice Convention candidate in Labour Party for 2023 elections. Thank you. Thank you.
There is victory for all.
Victory, there is victory for all. In the struggle for Nigeria, there is victory for all. Forward, forward, and backward, never. In the struggle for Nigeria, there is victory. Aluta, aluta, continua. Aluta, continua. Aluta, continua. Victoria, Victoria, Asata. Victoria, Asata. Victoria, Victoria, Victoria,